Hi there, my name is Alyssa and I am registered on care.com. Before you decide to hire my services, I just thought I would share with you some facts about me. First off, I just graduated from university. My major was in integrated humanities and I decided to focus on that one because I love to learn, and that is all about people. It's all about learning. But also I think it can help me in the future no matter what career I go in. Because of customer service, you're always going to be working with people, right? No matter what job you go into. And having a background in humanities gives me a firm understanding of what kind of backgrounds everybody's in or coming from. Another thing that I minored in was education and mathematics. I've been wanting to be a teacher since I was a kid, on and off, but mostly on. And that is because of the help I've received from my teachers. Growing up, I moved around a lot with my family, and being the new kid in the school, I was always behind because every school I feel has a different curriculum. And so I needed a lot of extra help, and that didn't necessarily come from tutors, but it did come from a lot of after-school visits with my teachers who would make sure that I understood the criteria before I moved on to the next lesson or moved on to the next subject. And so it's been really important to me to provide that same kind of structure for other students coming into this future generation. While I was in Hawaii, I needed to complete an education internship. And that education internship was taking place in a small island nation called Kiribati. Kiribati, it's actually spelled Kiribati, K-I-R-I-B-A-T-I. So I was able to go for about 6 weeks and teach grade 6. So while I was in Kiribati, I was able to co-teach with a main teacher who was actually from there. And that way, if there's any language barriers, I had help, but also it was just a structure because she wanted to learn from me as well, coming from a university and taking in those tactics for teaching. One of the things that she decided was that I would teach health, where they call it healthy living, which is essentially emergency preparedness. Considering the situations out there, there could be a tsunami, there could be a hurricane, there could be a car crash, you know, who never knows, they needed to be prepared. It also included just regular day-to-day living, so like exercise and taking care of your cuts and stuff like that. But then it also included just like sports. So it was gym class, it was health and gym. So it was really entertaining for me. She had me go teach that. She also had me teach math, knowing that one of my minors was in math education. And then I also, of course, taught English. And she taught specifically her native language and also their history, the nation's history. And I taught more of a world history. And so it was really unique. I was there every day from 8 to 2, just a regular school day. And then when I went home, I should say to my hut, I was able to live on campus, this high school campus, with a bunch of dorm girls and dorm boys. And so their staff had asked me to help out after hours, which meant I was tutoring every day till about 10 p.m. I was helping the kids just kind of release their steam, so I was their gym coach again. And I also was in charge of it was a church school, so I was also in charge of just making sure the students had uplifting services, we sing, and so they asked me to help out with the choir. I taught a hip-hop class while I was out there, just like kind of a club. So it was a lot of interactive stuff. I would normally wake up at 6 and go to bed at midnight, just spending the whole day with the kids, all of the kids. And it was wonderful.